everybody, and welcome to the Doppeltube Weekly News. There has been a major change-up with the Doppeltube Weekly News this week, which is the first piece of news we're going to be getting into. The Doppeltube Weekly News is now going to, we're going through a trial period. We're going to try and go solo style, so we don't have to rely on my brothers anymore. So we're going to try this setup instead of the chairs in front of the front door where we normally are. And we'll try this setup so I can film the news on my own time, on my own. I'll be able to elaborate on my scripts way easier. And I just think this could be a very major and awesome change. So this stuff behind me will most likely be temporary. We'll probably have a better studio setup sometime when this becomes better. But anyways, our first piece of news to jump into today is a huge Amtrak crash in Philadelphia. That is right, in Philadelphia this week there was a huge Amtrak crash. There was a curve in the tracks in between Philadelphia and New York, and the speed limit for that curvature in the tracks was 50 miles an hour. However, the train appeared to be going through the curve at 102 miles an hour, so that's over twice the speed limit, and it derailed the whole train. There was a total of 7 cars, and throughout the whole crash, most of the cars were completely broken and devastated by hitting debris on the side of the tracks, and 200 people were injured. We are not sure about how many fatalities yet, but very severe crash indeed. Mammoth this week has announced their season of skiing will be closing over Memorial Day weekend. This Sunday is currently their second last weekend. Those they're running as we speak right now are Broadway Express, Facelift Express, and Chair 23, and the upper and lower panorama gondolas. Throughout the rest of this week, Monday through Friday, the lifts running will be Broadway, Facelift, and Chair 23. And then finally for Memorial Day weekend, which is May 23rd through 25th, they will reopen the panorama gondola, and after that the season will close and the bike park will be fully opened. Also, the Sierra Star Golf Course is planning on opening soon. Also, it is Sunday, the 17th of May, and in 6 days, just 6 days, the Peak to Peak gondola will reopen at Whistler. Once again, Whistler Mountain will be open for spring skiing until June 7th. Hopefully around about in June they will open glacier skiing, and then the bike park is already open on the lower part of Whistler Mountain. That's all of our skiing news for today. Now here at the Doppeltube Weekly News, we would like to reach out to the community, so keep in mind throughout the rest of the weeks upcoming on the Doppeltube Weekly News, if the news is continued, because there are some possibilities that the show could be canceled in the near future. However, the possibilities of that, the percentages are starting to drop. However, if you have any news stories that you would like to tell us about, whether they're local to your area or big news that you think we need to cover, feel free to leave comments in each weekly episode of the Doppeltube Weekly News. You can tell us about that also in the comments of today's episode of the show. Feel free to comment to us about how you like the news setup. Did you like it better when we had the news desk and we had me and one of my brothers anchoring for the show, or do you like it better like this? This is obviously a much different style of news show. We're kind of stand up and explaining things using hand motions, and then the other one was more of sitting and being more scholarly and professional manner. Anyways, that's gonna do for the Doppeltube Weekly News this week. We hope you all enjoyed. If you liked this episode, leave a like. If you dislike this episode, leave a dislike. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments